In today's video, we're going to take a comprehensive look at the warm-up. Let's first ask the question, what is the purpose of a warm-up? Well, that's simply put, the answer is, it's to prepare you for your workout. Now, a good warm-up routine not only prepares you for your workout, but also helps prevent injury. Here's a few key things we should consider when designing a warm-up plan. Check in, increase the heart rate, release tension, improve mobility, dynamic activation, and InExercise Warmup. The first item I want to talk about is the check-in. Now the check-in is done throughout your warm-up, and it's basically to assess if you're good to go and proceed with your workout. What you should look out for is things like excessive soreness from the previous day's training, tight knees, sore lower back, or whether you have inflamed joints. This will allow you to assess and strategically plan the rest of your workout, and even where you need to focus on certain areas during your stretching or warm-up routine. The check-in is also there to prepare you mentally so that you can focus and be present and ready for your workout. The next point that you should consider in your warm-up is to increase your heart rate. Now this should be done gradually. You can't just go from 0 to 100 in a second. The best way to increase your heart rate gradually is getting on a stationary bike, like I'm doing here, running on the treadmill, even walking, grabbing a skipping rope, or going a few rounds on a boxing bag. By increasing your heart rate, you improve the circulation in your body. That means your body gets also warmer, you feel warmed up. And now remember, blood is full of nutrients and oxygen. So you're basically giving your body nutrients and giving it oxygen so that your muscles are ready for your workout that's lying ahead. Every good warm-up program allows you to release tension, and this is best done by doing static and dynamic stretches. Stretching the muscle is good for it. It allows you to open up that muscle fibers and improve blood circulation. Note you're not only stretching the muscle, you're also stretching the tendon, which tie muscle to bone, the connective tissue around your joints, and the fascia, which wraps around the muscle. Now there are many stretches out there. It's up to you to decide which one is best for you. As certain areas might have more discomfort, you need to put more focus on stretching those areas and prepare them for the workout. Because remember, in your workout, you'll be putting your body through its paces. So stretching the muscle throughout its length will just help with that and its preparation. You should also focus on doing dynamic stretches. This is beneficial for the agonist and antagonist muscle. I'm going to also include foam roll in this section as it allows you to release that tight muscle and get better blood flow and oxygen running through it. It is important to improve the range of motion of our joints. In other words, improve the mobility of the shoulders, the hips, the knees and the elbows. This is very important to prevent injuries. As in our workouts we do compound movements, we involve a multitude of joints, and having them improve on the range of motion will help prevent injuries during your workout. Dynamic activation is a very important part of your warm-up routine, and it's often overlooked. Dynamic activation is for your muscle and for your nervous system. After all, it's your nervous system that is responsible for muscular contraction. Within the muscle you have peripheral nerves. These nerves are responsible for motor unit recruitment. The better you are at motor unit recruitment, the stronger you'll be in your lifts. You can use simple exercises such as T's, Y's and W's, or even use a rubber band to help warm up your nervous system and get those motor units active. This is one of the warm-up parts that have the best carryover into your lift. Add them to your routine and you will see how this improves your lifts during your workout. Lastly, I'm going to talk about InExercise Warmup. This, in other words, is your warm-up sets that you do. You typically would do this for your barbells, dumbbells, and even machine movements. What you want to focus here is on just taking a lighter weight or even an empty barbell, for an example, and repeat that movement pattern that you're going to train on. For an example, doing a bench press, squat, or deadlift. From there, you can incrementally add weight and test your muscle against the resistance. This is allow you to warm up within the range of motion for that specific exercise and prepare you physically and mentally for your working session, which will be much harder, much heavier. To summarize, a good warm-up routine will ensure that you have checked in and are good to go, that you have increased your heart rate and your body is warm and ready to train, that you have released tension within the muscle and the connective tissue, increased the mobility of your joints, dynamically activated your nervous system, and warm up within a specific exercise that you aim to train. Make sure to consider these 6 elements when designing and planning your warm-up routine.